in the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Catfish Hunter gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you look at the box score, you see he gave him 8 innings in his last start. But you keep looking, he ended up getting the loss. Going to hope for a win in this one.
Matt Kemp heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and they started this series off with a blowout in game 1, so you can maybe use that old tired phrase, firing on all cylinders right now, because they're getting contributions from everybody on the roster.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
You know, these guys fall out of bed every morning and hit. They're leading the league in hits right now, so that really makes it tough on an opposing defense and a pitching staff. So if they just keep the approach that they've had so far, they're golden.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Franco has it on to first, and there are 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Ghost made a name for himself because of his defense. He has an absolute cannon for an arm, and he's fast enough to track anything down that's hit his way. Takes a lot of pride in being one of the best defensive outfielders in the game.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Catfish looks in, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Just getting started here in Philly. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant is up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Gaylord Perry is on the mound for the Reds in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you're watching one of the best to ever take the mound. Over 300 career wins. Well, what he's done in his career has been absolutely spectacular. And he's still going strong. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ryan Howard comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Miller's got it on to first, and the Howard shift pays off there. 1 away. Kyle Schwarber will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Batting third,
Jackie Robinson will come forward now, and like so many of his Phillies teammates, really thrives here at Citizens Bank Park, as is reflected in his splits. Line drive to center field, and a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Alex Rodriguez will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll challenge A-Rod with the fastball and gets it by him. 0-2. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
And to make matters worse, they've got to square off against one of the best pitchers in the game. So it's a
Gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Alex Rodriguez. Number 730 for his career. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. 3 runs already home here. Line towards center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Chris Bryant takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Out in front of it, strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, guys, the first thoughts about Kemp are what he can do with the bat at the plate, but he's not bad in the field either. Doesn't have the speed to play center field efficiently, but he's got a power arm and will get his fair share of outfield assists.
Michael Franco will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start...
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Jonathan Lucroy will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning. Jed Lowry will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he falls behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Shot toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Brad Miller will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Catfish comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Cameron Maben set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Anthony Gose stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Into the seats, 0-1. Hard liner to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
First baseman,
Ryan Howard will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lined back over second. In there, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
On the ground up the middle. One there. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play. Jackie Robinson strides into the box, and let's see if he can keep it going after the RBI triple his first time up.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP Alex Rodriguez. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Miller. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Chris Owings will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently it's 6 games entering play. Now a swing and a ground ball. Catfish has the sign. 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Robinson scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Back to the top of the order now, and coming up, the dangerous right fielder Matt Kemp. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Hit hard to short. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Third baseman
Anthony Rendon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nunez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds are down in order. Ichiro Suzuki digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 9.
Eduardo Nunez stands in. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Leading off the inning, Luis Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Drives it to deep right field. Nunez racing back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So Luis Gonzalez with the solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Up next for Cincinnati.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Reds get a touch closer here. It's now a 4-2 score.
Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Brad Miller is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and chopped to 3rd. Bryant's got it. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first. And Michael Franco is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Harry gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. Miller is there. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Into the box now, Anthony goes. He reached on a single in his first try. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Kemp. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he'd retired 5 in a row until just now, but not anymore. They've been on cruise control, but all of a sudden, one little mistake will snap you back down to earth in a hurry.
Here's big Ryan Howard now.
Ryan Howard.
As he'll take a look at ball one. You start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Kyle Schwarber will be next. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Chopped foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed by Howard, as he's prone to do occasionally. Set down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting, left
Kyle
fielder,
Schwarber steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Kemp. And that's the third out. Cameron Maben heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. On the ground to the left side, there is Franco. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting,
Chris Owings stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. It's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Schwarber. 2 gone. 2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jackie Robinson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Alex Rodriguez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced, and yet he's getting lit up. I mean, you got to throw first pitch strikes, but they can't be hittable.
A bare hand for one. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Now batting.
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And Rendon will look this one in to retire this. Anthony Rendon will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start out.
Luis Gonzalez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Adrian Gonzalez comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. This is pulled into right. Nunez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Jed Lowry strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Line to the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Carson Smith will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39.
Chris Bryant will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Eduardo Nunez will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting. Shortstop.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maikel Franco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt. Brad Miller will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Nunez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
And there's ball one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Lifted in the air out to right. Nunez is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter
Chris Owings will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he lays off there 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Nunez shading to his right, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Anthony Gose will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
3-0 now. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
first baseman
Ryan Howard gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
up next for Philadelphia.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Drilled on the ground to short. Lowry on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're still out in front, 5-2. Matt Kemp will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Anthony Rendon will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Luis Gonzalez gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Luis Gonzalez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. the further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Squared that one up just a little late. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Hit hard up the middle. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Jackie Robinson will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP Alex Rodriguez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Ichiro Suzuki stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Chris Bryant will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Eduardo Nunez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maben over to his left, and that retires the side. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Adrian Gonzalez will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
And I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Softly hit toward the hole. To his right, Howard. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
Now batting,
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, it's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
Jed Lowry will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Holland pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is goes. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Now batting.
Brad Miller digs in now with two already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So coming to the plate, Cameron Maben, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And it is a run. One out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Chris Owings will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Hot shot to third. Right to Bryant. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a